Hey Brian, how are you?
Hi Jeff, how are you?
Good. So we're here with Brian from HansemEUG.
Yes.
So I'd like to ask you lots of things about Hansem, but one of the things that I think I asked you yesterday, which I'd love you to tell us about, is what does that mean in Korean?
Well, Hansen means like a single source of, it's like a little spring with a source of water.
Yeah.
And it means like we are not drying out. It means like we are keep bringing out like a light and single source of water.
Oh, I think that's really cool. A very nice message behind the name.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to
Yeah.
tell that to our people watching this video.
Yeah, actually, like a lot of people like are having hard time like pronouncing our company name because EUG stands for like Easy User Guide.
Okay. Easy user guide. There we go.
Yeah, because our core business was content development and technical writing, and that's why like we are specializing in developing the user guide. That's why like how we named our company.
Oh, fantastic. So please tell us whatever you think is important for us to know about Hansem.
Well, we are the largest language provider in Korea. We have about 170 full-time employees, and we have a presence in China, Vietnam.
So your employees, the 170, is that in Korea or everywhere?
Everywhere.
Okay.
But,
So you were saying the list of offices, where do you have them?
Yeah. Like we have an office in Korea and China. Like we have two offices in China, and we have an office in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. We also have an office in Thai, and the last one is California, which we incorporate this year.
Right, okay. Congratulations on that.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So why don't you tell us a little bit, if you may, about the process of how you handle translation technically. How do you guys do that?
Well, like we are focusing on quality, like delivering quality, like so all of our translation goes through by our in-house linguist to make sure there's no error in our deliverable. Also, like we are ISO 17135 translation agency. So also we have like independent running like a quality assurance team who oversees all the possible error and preventing the occurring the error showing up again. So really, so like we are focusing on like delivering high quality translation, especially for Asian language.
Okay. And have you found were there any situations where high quality demand was really high, yet also turnaround time was really pushing your limits? And can you tell us about that?
Yeah, nowadays the continuous localization management has been big in this industry right now.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
so-
needs everything right away,
Yeah.
and there's just no questions about it.
Yeah, so like a lot of most of our clients require very short turnaround time. So
Yeah.
I can show you the example. Like we had a couple of large scale translation projects about 2 million source words that need to be translated in 3 months.
Okay.
And we had to come up with like 30 linguists translating at the same time. Also, we had to come up with 10 editor who can revise the content and 5 proofreader.
My gosh, it sounds like a super team.
Yeah, and it had to be working in parallel at the
Right.
same time because we don't have any, because we have to deliver in 3 months.
Right.
And that's where we came across with the Smartcat because Smartcat, you can actually attack every segment that's ready for the editing. So we were able to assign like all the linguistic resource in parallel so that we can shorten up the turnaround time in dramatic manner.
Fantastic. And what was the cost to get everybody started, the linguists? What was the cost to get them onto Smartcat? for you
Well,
guys?
it was zero.
It was zero?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, because also when we did the orientation after we gather all the resources, we gave them a training on a Smartcat, and the learning curve was really low. like everyone understand how it process the Smartcat like this.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that we were able to help you solve that in such an efficient way. But it seems like one part is missing. How did you pay them at the end of the project?
Well, that's another best thing about the Smartcat because talking about 43 linguists, we. No,
43. was the
Yeah,
number.
yeah.
Okay.
If we didn't bring in the Smartcat, that means we have to come up with 43 POs and the invoices. But
I bet that they're in several different countries. All those
yeah,
linguists, right?
And because some of them stayed in Korea, but most of them wants to get paid from their local bank,
Okay.
local currency. So and all we have to do is pay to Smartcat, Smartcat automate all the payment to the individual freelancers. So it was very simple.
So you were able to get to receive your payment from your client, and then after that, I guess in Smartcat on our payment cabinet, we were able to see all the linguists that needed to pay. I know that they line up all in a nice line all the way down the page.
Yeah. And you know what, automatically calculate how many words they translated,
Right.
how many words they edited actually, because if we use a legacy cat tool, we have to generate the word count analysis in the beginning,
Right, absolutely.
and because we are putting all the translator in parallel, the word keep changing, word count keep changing, and it's very hard to keep track of it without the automation.
Sure. So Smartcat's able to do that with the smart calculation features that are updated throughout the project. So you had full confidence that the amount that was in your payment cabinet to be paid out was right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's cool. And then how many clicks? How difficult or easy was it for you to pay people once they were loaded up?
Well, I didn't get any complaint from the accounting department or project manager. That's because I was able to generate the one single invoice for the 43 translations.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So there you have it, with a huge project that probably had a very big impact for HansemEUG. They were able to automate the entire process from beginning to end, all the way through payment. And honestly, I think it's a really proud use case for Smartcat, so I'm happy to hear the story.
And because we usually run a couple of large-scale translation project, because some of our clients require us to build the bilingual corpus to train their translation engine, which requires a high-quality translation. So I think the Smartcat comes in handy when we managing such a large-scale translation project.
Excellent. I just have one more question for you. Where do you think technology trends are going with translation in the next 5 years? And more specifically, what's important to your company to keep up to date with for technology?
Well, I think the data security is one of the highest priority from our client. Also, short turnaround, and being able to assign multiple translators at the same time in parallel fashion. I think that's very important. And some of the QA automation and plug into the other system is also important too, because there are many systems available on the market, and integrating with the API and be able to connect with other systems is, I think, one of the major feature for the technology provider.
Oh, fantastic. I think that Smartcat is set to help you guys with all those areas. So I look forward to growing our business and yours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you guys are working with us so closely.
Okay,
It's
all
great
right.
to talk to you.
All right, thank you.